only to make Sarf happy.
So basically, they were trying to do some missionary type shit.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Cause yeah, you said something about him like needing to use the restroom or some shit for why a boyfriend was in there in the
Oh
first
yeah.
place.
Mm-hmm.
But I never understood why the battle even happened in the first place. Like what pushed that. Now I know. Fucking Enderman taking my stuff. I
I have to
grabbed.
remove the fucking watermelon farm and shit. I'm right now not interested right now to digging even fucking deeper into the underground.
Mm.
I'm trying my best to like. Oh, that would have fucked me over. Had there be a fucking hole. It's funny a fucking pumpkin I just fell fucking through the hole underneath without realizing it. And had it not been solid ground I kept falling, I probably could have died. I
So
didn't realize the
so
fucking hole there missing.
so basically a stroke of luck.
A little too much, yeah.
Could have ended off worse for you. There we go. Bingo. Ah, yes, another ravine. Like I don't have enough of those.
But yeah, like, the one thing they haven't done?
Oh?
They had, like, boyfriend, versus Jotaro, but mostly, like, they didn't create, like, any unique, song interactions.
Like dialogue?
Uh, kind of, yeah.
Or do you
But
mean
also,
the.
like, just,
Oh,
oh,
or do you mean ones like the Cuphead one and, drawing blank.
uh,
Cutie.
I more or less mean, like, creative, like, that isn't, like, stolen from another mod, you know?
Indie Cross is probably the only one that had the unique part where you had the dodge and attack button. That and let's not even get started with Nightmare Run.
I mean, I appreciate Nightmare on not asking me to dodge, but, like, fuck.
The Death Notes. It's fucking crazy.
Death Notes with, Elf Drain, too. Yeah, that's where it's like, yeah, that's pushing.
Yeah,
Like, it.
I saw the no misses uh part, and even with no misses, the health bar drained all the way until he was about to die.
Yeah, it is pretty much no luck. He's gonna have to manage.
You're basically put into high stress whether you miss or you don't miss. It's pretty much
It's still,
how I can describe it.
yeah, it's still. But that, funny enough, that wasn't the mod that actually it was the same mod, but it was a different song.
Oh, which
Let
one?
me give me a sec. Let me just type it in. But there's one song in particular that actually even gave the pros some trouble.
Oh,
It's from Indeed Cross, and it's called Despair. They actually fucking struggled with it. Like they had to take like sometimes like even like 15 attempts before getting it. They're like, this shit's so fucking hard. Like the
despair.
fucking pros, like even better than me, were struggling with this fucking song in particular. If you like watch a YouTube video of like how insane it is.
Oh, yeah, when he gets into his nightmare mode. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the
Yeah,
pros were
yeah.
struggling against that. They beat somehow they were able to do like the Sans bad time. I was able to do Devil's Gambit no problem. Little, of course, some meshes, but this bendy one I saw the pros do, and I was like, I'm not fucking touching that. They actually were struggling with it. And it's also like an fucking endurance sense. The song is 6 minutes.
So 6 minutes of torture.
Yes.
Damn. That sounds brutal.
Torture for your eyes and your fingers.
Sounds like a hell of a workout. If you're an expert.
But yeah, like the retrospective mod was like, yeah, it was pretty difficult, but compared to the fucking like
Bendy.
Nightmare Bend, it doesn't fucking even come close, surprisingly.
Yeah. Imagine trying to do Nightmare Bendy on a fucking DDR pad. Like, I know it's random, but there are some people that are fucking insane like that out there.
Well, Cal Sams said like he'd probably be able to do like the first like some of the indie cross ones. He'd probably do the like couple of really hard ones for the first like 30 seconds to a minute, but then he would be like exhausted beyond belief to keep going.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt
Remember,
that.
remember on the DDR pad, he doesn't have the pause button, so
He's gotta keep going.
yeah, he's
All,
gotta keep going.
all the way until he finishes. Or dies. Like, not IRL, I mean, like, you know.
I know. But yeah, that was the song that was the one I wanted to just let you know because I was like, sheesh.
So Bendy gave everybody a hard time. Sometimes some of them on Nightmare Run, and then others on the Nightmare Bendy.
Nightmare Bendy was basically the biggest like step up in difficulty in the entire community. Everyone was calling it basically like literal like like even harder than hell mode, almost unfair mode.
Pretty much. So far, for a creepypasta mod, that exe ain't half bad. I don't know about the story, but
You don't
music ain't half bad. I'd give it a
you don't
C
need
to B tier.
story wise doesn't need to be explained other than like basically like it just because there was like another one like the Mario.exe one they made where it's like just like a creepypasta Mario and whatnot, and for that reasoning they got into that game was because they they're fucking basically the lawyer's boyfriend girlfriend are so fucking dumb they wouldn't even know what is cursed and what isn't cursed, so they just fucking play it. It would be the same for Sonic.exe. Would look like a normal Sonic game until it goes dark shit.
I wonder how boyfriend came across fucking Fleetway, or well, even Sonic. I wonder what the story with Fleetway is.
That one I don't. There actually isn't any lore.
Cause there's Phantasm, but I don't know. the
As
surrounding
as
parts of
for,
it.
they already made a mod where, like I said, they have him versus Sonic, and that one is basically girlfriend uses her, we'll just call it like fucking demon magic powers to transport boyfriend into the actual video game, which then meets the character, which is nice, but that's
Well, she did say in one mod or another that her dreams were no joke. So I guess she can be a magician.
I mean, if you want to know a fun thing is like, dude, the senpai that like Unknown was fighting against, where he turned into this like red shit, that was the dude's soul because it, basically her girlfriend that decided to have somebody date his girl, and then he didn't like it, and then decided to put a guy's soul into a video game character as punishment.
What the
So,
fuck?
yeah, the father is messed up. He's also in charge of also, like Tabby losing his like you wanna know what they did with for the Tabby one? They did a lore where bro was basically just chilling, and they straight up kidnapped his cat, literally caught him, drugged him. They put some sort of like drug into his body, which caused him to have an invisible body and only have a skeleton, and there was no reverse or cure.
So no wonder why he came back
And
fucking
then
pissed as ever.
he became homeless until he started taking on assassination jobs.
So no wonder why he came back pissed as ever.
Dude, he was. Matter of fact, it wasn't even any of the girl's fault. It actually was just the father's fault, straight up. He just was like, nah.
Yeah, but he was seeing red, so he probably couldn't even.
Also the extra lore is that basically Tabby was a rapper, like a rising rapper, and the dad got so decided to fucking come up with a plan with he was like he wanted his song, so he used girlfriend to try to talk to him. Girlfriend was trying to convince that, but he didn't listen well enough, so you result in then him getting kidnapped, losing his cat, losing his career, and then being stranded homeless. No way to pay the house.
Yeah, I can see why he was enraged when he came back. Like seeing
Yeah,
red enraged.
Yeah, took his work, lost his love, and his life, yeah. That's why I'm like, the rate of blow character, actually. Or actually, probably many. And again, for Agadi, the Agadi lore is basically not the same, but it's a little bit different. Basically, the dad had transported Agadi into an unforgivable prison because he was also a rising rapper star and didn't want to lose his career to him. So, yeah, that's how he got trapped in that prison. Yeah, the father's a fucking dickhead. Pretty much.
I wonder how boyfriend even got fucking past it. Unless. Nah.
Wait, what are you asking?
Cause, like you said, they were rising rap stars.
Yeah, they were pretty much on the verge of cusp of becoming famous rappers, like making millions.
So how the fuck did boyfriend get under his radar?
The only reason I think boyfriend got away with it is because, unlike the pre-relationship, girlfriend actually fell in love with him, unlike the other dudes, where she was just using the other dudes just to, help her dad become rich through using other people's songs.
Fair enough.
Also, for whatever reason, like even if with straight up just if boyfriend fails, pretty much girlfriend just fucking rewinds time. It's
Oh,
just
so,
like a fucking reset. So,
that would explain the game mechanics
hmm
where you can retry. This wandering trader is still in my area. I swear he's like in my area 24/7. I don't even know why. Good, my trees are growing. My spruce trees are hatching.
I haven't even got into mine. Still at it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back after I just fucked myself royally. Which is my own screw up, so can't be mad at anybody or anything except myself. I think my Everforge has filled cauldrons at the moment, so I'm gonna go check on that.
No, this is never gonna fucking.
By the way, I'm starting to add more stops to my elevator, so it's not just a top to bottom. I can do it from top to the storage room, or maybe even no, not the kitchen. Kitchen would be a waste. Holy shit! This song is extra long. Holy crap!
Which one?
It's the Mike Gino remix of Triple Trouble from .exe.
Nice.
It's 8 fucking minutes long. 8 minutes 27 seconds. Holy.
But yeah, like if it's not even the song's difficulty, then sometimes it's a straight up the endurance test where your fingers will get. What I noticed is even for the pros, after like the maximum minute mark before their fingers are like completely done is like 10. If a song starts pushing 8 to 10 minutes, their fingers are gonna be like, they at the end they're like, oh, my fingers fucking hurt, dude. Especially when they don't give you breaks.
Fair enough. By the way, I stand corrected. My fucking Everforge had all of the buckets filled. I'm calling them buckets and not cauldrons because, well, it's practically what they're used for at this point. Just my buckets. Maybe I should leave an opening.
Do you think we could make use of the cobblestones? What I'm trying to think of is like, I'm gonna have so much fucking cobblestone. Do you think we can make use of it as on the walls for the underground cavern connector? Or not? Because I would like to make use of it somewhere.
They could
Personally.
be ceiling tiles. it would save me a lot of time with fucking going down and doing deep sleep for the entire eastward direction. But yeah, I think I'm gonna need to borrow your map or fucking get a copy of it, because you can copy the same map.
Yeah, just, I'm in the underground, so if you're gonna ask me to fucking move, no, I'm not fucking moving. If, I'm all,
All you had to say was you're in the underground, and I would have understood. Damn, it's so hostile.
no, just like, cause I don't want to waste any more time, actually.
If you tell me, yeah, this fucking underground, it's just damn.
I just don't want to waste any more time, if you understand, you know?
Well, I get that.
Like,
If you're in the underground, I won't bother you on that one.
it's not even like bothering me, it's just like, I don't want to be like, you know, I guess what it is, I don't want to be like anyone's errand boy. Like unknowns, technically.
Yes, just like me to my mother. My mother sees me as her fucking errand boy, I swear. But that's just how I feel about it. Nothing too hostile or whatever.
I wasn't even trying to be hostile, but it's just more like not fun.
Albeit something strange about her lately.
I don't know.
She's been asking me to do things. She hasn't been doing the errand boy routine where it's like do this, do this, do this, do this. Strange.
Hey, if you want my map, you're gonna have to come over. As for the sugarcane, I got plenty. Like, you know.
At least I can see your place from here. I don't need a map to find you.
But like, even if you somehow got lost, you'd still find it somehow.
Yeah, because you unleashed a fucking domain expansion called your damn fortress.
Damn, it's so dark in here.
Oh, that was the last reel? Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, here comes Overdrive. Interesting. Yeah, I fucks with it.
I'm glad you do.
Good pick.
But yeah, like Pico and Hang, like these characters from these songs, they all came from Newground. And this was back in the probably almost the 2004's era, to pretty much, where pretty much they all came from animations and straight up a lot of blood and violence, like gun shootings and whatnot.
Fair enough. But yeah, you never thought I would get into F&F songs, did you?
A long ago, actually, like we're talking like a year or two ago, pretty much. Yeah, I tried to be convincing, but you weren't into it. This was probably also before your rapper career too.
Rap of what?
This was before you started rapping.
Well, I think it was during the one part of my mind where I was focused on more of the lyricism and not the actual like rhythm. Where I would listen to the beat and how it, you know, basically, yeah, the rhythm.
Actually, I understood the lyrics. I got that though. Kind of sucked because that basically in video game music wasn't like an option I could like suggest.
And
Like
then
most
and then I started dabbling in Persona 5, and then a little bit later you showed me a tidbit of FNF that I watched, and I think that was the Cappy mod, and I was like,
yeah.
okay, okay. And then you started showing me one mod and another mod, another mod, another mod. I'm like, okay, I can see it. I can see it. All right.
Well, I only see, I only play the good ones. You don't see me playing uh brain rot FNF, which that does exist.
There,
It's basically hell.
like a skibbity toilet.
Yeah. Or how about just like boyfriend literally rapping against fucking Jack Black Steve, but all the only fucking words he says is "I am Steve" with like fast notes
Oh my goodness.
and like almost like 3 times speed. But yeah,
Oh shit.
that,
That's right. There's one that I forgot.
hmm?
There's one I forgot. Fucking Funkin' the Starlight. I
Starlight
fucking
Mayhem.
I
That's
f-
the
No, I need the entire thing.
that's not a song. That's the entire like mod name. So
Hmm.
I'm trying to. I don't remember the first song. I only remember the second one called Artificial. It's been a while since I listened to that one. Let's see. Starlight. Im- Yes, Starlight.
Facade, Full Moon, and Mayonaka.
Mm,
Cause like Funkin' Starlight is the album like thing, but it must be fucking newer.
wouldn't say new. Just never, for whatever reason, no one decided to fucking port to Spotify, even though I don't get why. Unless my Gino probably makes a remix of it, then maybe it will. If that's an if.
Wait, what does that description say? Oh yeah, ju- just just as you're figuring.
Hmm?
Since nobody will ever do that for the description to one of the playlists for the vocal versions.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think what I could, if I could somehow figure out a way. Technically, if you wanted, it would be pretty much possible to, just like download the mod onto the computer and then just have how port it over to Spotify. Now where you'd have the list, technically.
I mean, yes, I could do local files, but uh,
Hmm.
Whoopi isn't half bad of a track, though.
Do you mind coming over here?
Damn, it went from asking to now begging, huh?
I'm only staying here for another 30 more minutes before I ditch, so if I ditch with the map, well, there goes your fucking plan.
Fine.
Wait, when Unknown was asking if there was multiplayer, there was, technically.
Multiple
But
what?
it's just multiplayer. The only problem is, I believe the multiplayer is only limited to, like, what, weeks 1 to 7? And that's, like, made from, like, a
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. I think there was a FNF online versus
Yeah,
mod.
but that one also came with the Hank Accelerant mod, but like it is pretty much somebody went back just to say now, see if anyone's playing, and they said it's pretty much straight up dead because due to there only being like just 7 weeks in the mod, and eventually everyone would play the songs and get bored of it.
Mm.
Meanwhile, there's the other
Damn,
version. Hmm?
you really built. Holy fuck.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Compared to the last time where it looked like, well, I'm not gonna say unknown aliens piece, but looked like a giant rod sticking up into the sky.
Hmm?
Now you actually have a fortress on top of a fortress. Fortressception.
Also, like, yeah, if you want the sugarcane, you're gonna have to go to the very top floor
I
because
don't
that's all.
care about sugarcane.
Well, you said you need a map, like a exact copy of it, so you need paper, no?
Yeah, but I don't need a massive supply.
Well, I'm just telling you where to get it because I moved everything organized up to the 5th floor, and there's like technically on the 5th floor there's 3 different layers of the flooring, but I only used like the top two. Hmm? Who the fuck sent the message? Ah, nice.
I don't see your... Oh, there you are.
Didn't expect you to jump down. How the... You're gonna have to take this sneaky path. Don't fall on your way down.
Sneaky path, you say? That was not sneaky.
Well, it's a small path, alright?
That was the opposite of sneaky.
Alright, fair enough. But regardless, it's like, it's still pretty. But yeah, that's like the gaping hole I have to fucking fill. I counted like your trees to be fucking 13 to 14 blocks, so I have to build 15. So I have to like go even higher than I would like. Just to ensure, it doesn't start poking through blocks and shit.
Mm. Alrighty.
Things keep breaking on
There
me.
it is. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Wait a minute. I remember now. I remember how to do it. But I'm gonna need to borrow a few items.
If it's sugarcane, sure.
It's not there. It's not there. Not there. Okay. There it is. No, I'm not gonna be a dick about it.
You get. Oh. That fucking sucks.
Take this. Ah, yes, that's right. I can't do it under normal circumstances.
Put this shit in.
There it is. Okay. I need this. And I need... Where the fuck is it? There it is. I don't need that much paper, but that's just to... There it is. Could swear there was... Must have changed it. Because last time I remember it was compass in the center, paper all around. Whatever.
Check. I'll just say. Maybe there's a YouTube video that has like the update with it. Like, I don't know what it is.
Bingo. Now I'll never run out of maps.
Nice.
Just made 3 of them.
So what did it require that's a little different from the old version?
The old version, from what I remember, is 3x3 of paper surrounding a compass. They must have changed the recipe because now it's all paper. All. Like a block of iron type of crafting.
I mean, I guess that's good. Makes
Hey,
it way
dipshit.
different.
Dipshit. Stop what you're doing.
What do you mean?
Come over here. Passage in front of you. To your left. Look up.
Yeah, I'm looking up.
Is it the same map?
Well, I first gotta equip it. Yeah.
Alright, cool. I have 3 other copies, so I'll never run out.
But you can see why I'm fucking fuming is like, look at this shit I have to do. Get the fucking spruce trees to, you know, have enough space to grow.
Fair enough. I mean, you are pretty good at big projects. I mean,
Doesn't mean I like
I mean, your farm, this fucking biome domain you got going on, and don't get me started about your fucking fortress on top of your fortress connected to your tower, which is connected to another tower, which is then connected to the village, which also has another big structure going right through it.
the village one has a bridge, but yeah.
That's why I said big structure, quote unquote.
Yeah, but it just takes so fucking time. Like, dude, I started this like just this part here at like day 557. It's almost been 10 fucking Minecraft days, and I'm still not even close to just having it's like a few trees growing, not a fucking like, you know, a bigger one, like more of them.
Fair enough.
Insane.
But yeah, mark my words. Day 648 is when I'll nuke it. Nuke that tower.
If I'll be even ready by then, because fuck sakes. I might not even have the spruce tree ready by then.
I'll help you.
Because I want at least, like, if not, I'm not gonna go with 3 stacks, but at least two stacks would make it more convenient to, you know, get the underground mine passageway getting going. Make more picks.
Septable Trouble just came on.
I don't know what I'm listening to. This fine. Stop caring what it. Okay, yeah, now it's sensational again. But it was something else.
Was Septable Trouble was Septable Trouble, well, difficult by chance?
Triple trouble?
Septuple Trouble. Cause I believe it came from the same one. Unless it's different variations depending on the mod. But it was from Retrospector.
Oh. I don't know why he called it that, but it's technically triple trouble because you have the free and then you have the main antagonist. Except 4, but still.
So
weird choice of name.
So was it difficult for an 8-minute song?
It's the remix one is about like a little bit harder than the original, but it's more of an endurance test than anything else.
Fair enough. Did I forget to change it back? It's weird. Not seeing any monsters. Or mobs, whatever the fuck they're called.
You might want to just double check. I have no powers to view over if you did or not.
Damn. I
I
arrived
know,
back.
huh?
I arrived back, and now it's dawn, so I can't even sleep the monsters away,
Oh.
or what's left of them. Done my last axe, so I better make it count. I already got 3 stacks of spruce wood, but if I'm making a bounce back, I might also do it all the way. No half-assing this.
Just listening to FNF Among Us, whatever. Who cares? Dude, I have it on like on autoplay, so at this point I just don't care.
Of course you do.
What do you mean? Of course I do.
You're talking to me about autoplay earlier.
Oh, that was for your workplace.
I never do autoplay.
I don't either. The only reason I have it on autoplay is because, fuck it. Like, it's not in my download list anyway.
Okay, I think I'm done with that subtable trouble. Where's my whoopee? I want my whoopee. Where the fuck is it? I guess Technicolor Tussle will do. Which I think is the second round.
Yeah, because Snake Eyes is like round number 1.
Because there's Snake Eyes, Technicolor Tussle, and then there's Knockout. Okay. I single-handedly I refuse to carry iron on me after the trapdoor incident.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because this fucking game tends to pull BS on me. It's just like, let's put this right next to what you actually want. Alright, what am I missing for down here? Aside from lava. Holy shit, my bins are almost full already? I only took 1 trip. What the fuck? Yeah, I only took 1 trip and 3 bins are already filled. Damn.
At least this world we're actually putting much more effort in, unlike the other ones. The other ones I felt like I was kind of putting a little effort into, but I didn't really give a shit.
Well, this world is called Final Destination for a reason. We're going to the very end with this one, including the Ender Dragon. And if we die to the Ender Dragon, We'll try again, and again, and again, until we get it.
I'll, trust me, I'm not sure we aren't. I'll do anything to prevent our death. I know I could do it as much as one, like, to get us prepped up easily to just, breeze through it, but I can't. Even when I get the item, there's no guarantee that I could say the same for you, because sometimes you have done stupid shit.
Cause yeah, I mean, it might be a little easier nowadays, considering that the fucker gets stuck on the fountain for over half the fight, but to get to those healing areas where he's gained the heals from is another thing entirely.
No, don't worry, because guess what? I had fucking chicken form, and if you give a fuck, and I got a shit ton of gravel, all I need is wood, and we're getting just fucking spam arrows to get rid of those heals. So, like, you need to worry about that.
Cause
The only
yeah,
problem will be the Enderman will be the problem where we're gonna have to probably make use of the fucking pumpkin while trying to fight the Ender Dragon, because we don't need, a billion of them attacking us while we're fighting the thing.
yeah, that's instant death. The moment one of them, sees us, it's
So
all
we're gonna
over.
be, we're gonna be having like less armor on from the helmet. Like I think it's like about 1.5. So we're gonna have to just be a little more careful. There's also the chance, like, if the problem with the Enderman is they notice us, they're gonna try push us to the fucking edge and knock us down afterward. Which at that point, that's gonna be even worse than dying, because everything gets erased.
Pretty much. I mean, like my ambition isn't to go after the Ender Dragon right away, but I mean, like, since it is called Final Destination, that's basically where the end game would be. Actually, that's what I was up here for. Okay. I think I lost my damn deep slate. I wonder why I was down in the mines first thing when I respawned. Yep. Sure as shit. My stone bricks fucking just smelted into the magma.
Okay, I think I'll call it a night here. As much as I could. Damn, that sucks, but oh well.
No, no. Wait, what?
Hmm?
So that's what that one is. Ah, yeah, Casanova. That's 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 from the last one, the extra.
Yeah, the extra.
That's
I'm
what.
getting off.
Oh yeah, it has been 30 minutes, huh?
It's 2:28, but yeah, pretty much.
All right, night, Dave.
I did it. Yeah.
Sorry, concurrent viewer, but I'm calling it because I can do this without a stream. Anyway, I'm just gonna peace because I need to go and do some recovery time.